Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy TyLoTheGentleman. And for all y'all that want a piece of One Piece, welcome to Wano Piece. So, today we're going to talk about chapters 21 through 40. We're going to continue on this journey every Thursday. And basically, we're just going to go through One Piece till we're caught up. Last time on One Piece. No, seriously. Captain Buggy put holes in his hat with his knives, right? Excuse me. So Nami, she went ahead and she sewed up Luffy's hat. Luffy eventually put a hole on it anyway. See, got my hat on, you know. But she fixed his hat up and there was no holes in it until he re-poked a hole into it. So they were just kind of drifting. They were deciding that they were going to look for a ship, but then they realized they didn't have any food. And Nami wasn't really trying to share. She was trying to prove a point to them that you shouldn't just go places unprepared. You should always have a plan. She always has a plan as a thief, and she's kind of getting them to understand that plans help. You can't just set sail on a boat, which is kind of obvious to all of us, but maybe not all of us. You can't just set sail on a boat and not have any food. You need food. And Luffy, you know, he ate the devil's fruit, so he's always the hungry type. So basically they reach this island, and it's like an isolated island. On the island there's a lot of weird animals. There's like a snake with rabbit ears. There's weird tigers fused with bears, all sorts of stuff. Hybrid animals, basically. Real rare animals, as this character they run into explains or describes them. So basically the character, they get on this island, they're looking all around, they're getting closer to the forest to look for fruit and something to eat, and basically someone's shouting out to them like, get away, or else you'll face the forest judgment. Basically what the forest judgment ends up being is someone shooting a gun. They shoot the gun at Luffy and it hits him, but as we know from past episodes and incidents with the Marines, the bullets don't hurt Luffy, they just kind of bounce off. So they figured out where the shot came from. They saw this bush there, and then the bush turned into a person. So the bush wasn't a bush, it was a person with a green afro. He had fallen into a treasure chest a long time ago, and he was left there. He's been guarding this forest because he has nothing else to do. He wanted to get to the top of this area to get the treasure, because it was the only place they hadn't looked. And when they got there, they realized that the treasure was already gone, to his dismay. But what we notice is, even though the treasure was gone, this guy still didn't want to leave the island. He was offered to come to the island, to come off the island with Luffy and his crew. He decided he wanted to stay back and guard the rare animals, because he got real close to the animals just from being there for so long. He was on that island for 20 years. His name was Gaimon or Gaimon. Okay, so later on, after they leave this island, they introduce this character named Usopp. He's a very funny character because he always runs through his town trying to trick the people in his town. He tells them, hey, there's pirates, run, there's pirates. And so the people of the town kind of chase him out of the town because they're tired of him saying there's pirates. His name, Usopp, comes from the name Aesop. So Aesop was the writer of Aesop's fables, and one of Aesop's fables was The Boy Who Cried Wolf. There's also a lot of other funny things that come across in One Piece that make, not fun, but use other people for characters. So we have Usopp from Aesop's fables, and then we also have another character that they meet later on. His name is Django. Django is a hypnotist who basically moonwalks everywhere. He never walks forward, he only moonwalks. He's dressed like Michael Jackson, and it's really ridiculous, but you guys should definitely check that out. Get some pictures and video of this guy Django. He's hilarious. But back to Usopp. Usopp is the son of Yasopp, and Yasopp is one of the pirates in Shanks' crew. So Luffy recognizes Usopp, and Yasopp was one of Luffy's favorite pirates when he was growing up. Yasopp was good because he couldn't miss. with guns, he was nice. He was good. He was very, very nice with the guns, and he couldn't miss a shot. So the thing about Usopp is really, really nice with a slingshot. So it's really cool. He uses, and he'll sling anything out of a slingshot, anything from eggs to bullets, and he's very nice. He never misses. Usopp has a little crew that follows him, and they're known as the Usopp Pirate Crew. So there's these 3 kids that have been following Usopp since they were like 4 or 5 years old, and basically they just try to do, you know, whatever Usopp is doing. One thing about Usopp is he's very sensitive about his father. He wants to be a pirate just like his father. He's proud to be a pirate, or he's proud that his father is a pirate. This girl, Kaya Ojusama's butler, was disrespecting his father, and he punched this man so hard that this man fell on the ground. Like one punch, just boom, hit him, and the guy fell on the ground way too hard. Kuroniko, the butler, is actually a pirate captain. So Django, the hypnotist, is actually his second in command. He actually made Django the pirate captain. He faked his death. Django hypnotized this man into thinking he was Captain Kuroniko, and that man was hanged by another man who was hypnotized into believing he captured Kuroniko. So the thing about Kuro is he always plans things out to the T. He faked his own death by having the Marines kill someone. That Marine that captured Captain Kuro was actually Axe-Hand Morgan. So Axe-Hand Morgan is the captain that was hypnotized into believing he captured Kuroniko, even though Kuroniko killed everyone on that ship except for Axe-Hand Morgan. So that was kind of cool. That was a nice, cool, bringing it together type thing. He's been planning for 3 years since he left the pirate world and became a butler. He became a butler for this rich family. The parents of the rich family died, and now the daughter is sick, and he takes care of the daughter. He stays up late with her. He's going all over and beyond to make this girl believe this guy really, really loves her and really has her best interest at heart. Kuroniko stands for Black Cat. So they're the Black Cat Pirate Crew. They all have like cat ears. It's really weird. Every pirate crew has a theme. Just like we had the circus people with Buggy the Clown, now we have Kuroniko, aka the Black Cat. That's what it translates into. His crew is all full of black cats. And Django can just hypnotize them into believing they're strong, super, super strong, and it's crazy. And the thing is, with the captain, he has claws. 5 claws that he uses to fight with. He has a silent step technique. And basically what it is he's silent. No one can hear him when he moves. So it kind of gives him the element of surprise when he's going to sneak up and kill you. Usopp and Luffy's crew face off against Captain Kuroniko's crew. Luffy stopped the crew with a new technique called the Gatling gun. The Gum Gatling gun. And it was nice. Like all of his arms was going all crazy like he was some sort of spider or something. And he was just attacking all the enemies at once. Like there was no way you were getting through this. It was like a Gatling gun. So you know how he has the Gum pistol where he cocks back one punch and he throws it? This time it was a bunch of punches coming at once. So as we can see, Luffy is definitely getting stronger. So he waits. After that, Zoro beats Sham and Buchi. These are the Nyoban brothers. The Nyoban brothers were defeated by Zoro. Zoro uses the Turagari attack and basically slices them boys up. Kills one of the brothers, and then one of the other brothers is still left and gets hypnotized into thinking he's stronger by Django. Luffy ends up fighting Captain Kuroniko. Captain Kuroniko uses the Shikushi attack. Now this Shikushi attack, he attacks everybody. And this attack can go on until he's tired. So he's trying to kill all his soldiers because he doesn't want anybody to know his plans. He sent Django off into the woods to get the girl, to hypnotize the girl, Ujusama, into writing the will over to Captain Kuroniko. Now, afterwards he was going to kill her. The kids take the Usopp pirate crew, take her out into the woods, and they run. They're just running, trying to get away from, Django. And then they finally find him. He hypnotizes the kids, and the kids go to sleep. And then he's going to kill the girl, and she's like, just don't hurt the kids. I'll do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt the kids. Now, at this point, Luffy is battling off with Captain Kuroniko, and he's using the Shikushi attack, right? Luffy lets Zoro and Usopp, who knows the woods, to find the kids. So Zoro and Usopp go through the woods to find the kids, and basically they see them. The kids jump up and they attack Django right after she writes the will. They jump up and attack Django when he's surprised in order to take him down and stop him from killing her. The kids pretended to be hypnotized. And when they pretended to be hypnotized, Django thought he had the upper hand. But then they tricked him, and then they got up and smashed him with like their weapons, like a bat, shovel. They knocked his legs down. And then at this point, Zoro cut a tree branch out of the way, and then Usopp was able to hit him with a slingshot with a gun. So like a bullet slingshot. So he had a bullet and a slingshot and used that to hit him and just took Django off his feet. They defeat Django, they save Ojusama. But when we switch back, Luffy's still fighting Captain Kuroniko, and he's just cutting down his men because he doesn't want anybody to know what's going on, because he led the village to believe that he's a good man. So now if he has the will of Ujusama, that means he owns all her wealth now that she's dead, killed by pirates, and then he can kill his pirate crew because he doesn't want anybody to know what happened. So this was all part of his plan. This is why he was known as the 100 Plans Crew, because he would always plan everything out to a T. So now he's tying up loose ends. So with the Shikushi attack, he's attacking everybody, cutting everybody down. Nobody knows who's going to get attacked next because he's using that silent step technique. You can't hear it coming. You never hear it. All you hear is somebody yelling out because they're getting cut down by his sharp claws. Now when he cuts Luffy, Luffy lets him cut him, grabs him, and slams him on the ground. And at this point, it's just like, I don't think Kuro was ready for that at all. After Luffy defeats him with the Gum Gum Bell, that was the end of it. He throws him to the pirates, he throws him to his pirate crew, and tells them to never come back. So, with that being said, I'm not sure what's going to happen to Captain Kuroniko, but I know his men were frightened, and Luffy made sure they knew that he was going to be the king of pirates someday. After this, Usopp decides that the sea is calling to him and that he wants to go to sea like his dad. So he disbands the Usopp pirate crew and tells the three little kids to do whatever they believe is right. The thing I like about One Piece is basically the underlying message is chase your dreams. If you want to be a pirate, go be a pirate. But if you want to be a carpenter, go be a carpenter. Do what you want to do in life. And I think that's a lesson we can all learn from. I hope you liked this video. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. We'll be here every Thursday dropping a new video.